Okay, guys, here we are in the Schoology file, and we're going to look at a reading from the 2018 MCAS called Grandma Gatewood's Walk. So I want to take you through a PowerPoint to introduce you to the reading. You can click on this, Grandma Gatewood's Walk Intro, the PDF, and it's a PowerPoint. Grandma Gatewood's Walk. Take a look first at the headline pictures. There is Grandma Gatewood, and the sign is Appalachian Trail, which goes from, get this, Georgia, Tennessee, through Virginia, something there, Pennsylvania, second, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, all the way up to Maine. She's going to make that journey. And the reading is about her. First, let's observe the question about the reading. Explain what the excerpt reveals about Gatewood's character. Support your answer with relevant and specific information from the excerpt. With a question, look for the key word. Is it excerpt, character, relevant, or explain? Not sure? Well, which one do you need to take notes on to answer this question? It is character. You're going to take notes on her character. All right. Let the hunt begin. Here is the opening of the excerpt. So you take a moment to read this. Okay. Next slide. Did you notice the highlighting? Those are the two sentences that directly concern Grandma Gatewood. The rest of it is all setting and a minor character, the cab driver. What could you infer about Gigi, as we'll call her, from those two sentences? The only place she'd ever really called home. Okay, she didn't move around much, if at all. Traveling is not a habit with her. Why? Is she poor? Timid? Too involved in family responsibilities to travel? What makes a person like this suddenly start traveling? Think about that. The next highlight was she sat quiet, still, watching through the window. So you can infer that she's interested in the setting. She's not talking with the cab driver. Why? Is she shy, unfriendly, depressed, afraid? It's okay, we don't know yet, but notice those two indications of her character. And now we read the next chunk. Okay, we're reading right now. Okay, that's the reading. Now let's see what you noticed about her character from that. What did you infer from the highlights? Well, you can't see the highlights because I had to change the file. But would you say she's poor or rich? Capable or helpless? Fussy or easygoing? Prepared or unprepared? Kind or mean? Thrifty or wasteful? See, thrifty is the opposite of wasteful. Means you save money. Vain or unconcerned with her appearance? Okay. Maybe you had trouble with one of these, fussy or easygoing. Or maybe you had trouble with kind or mean. We can go back. Always, you can go back to look. She handed him $5, then $1 extra for his trouble. That cheered him up. That's my evidence that she's kind. And evidence that she's fussy or easygoing. You may be thinking she's fussy because she brings all this stuff, but she brings some shoes and a dress in case she needs to look nice. I thought that was an indication of her character. Now I can't find the words, but okay. It's somewhere in there. But she thought of these detailed things to bring, and yet she threw the pasteboard box in a chicken house nearby. She threw away whatever she didn't need from the box, and she just brought these certain things that she needs. So if she didn't care about saving all her clothes, I guess she's more easygoing than fussy. But you could say, yeah, she's fussy because she wants to bring these particular things. Okay. Now, after reading that next chunk, after doing the questions there, are you interested or bored with this reading? And if you're bored, I'd like you to think about a few things. Do you know any old people like Gigi? Have you ever gone on a life-changing journey? Have you ever had to choose what possessions really matter to you? Have you ever been on a long hike in the mountains? Do you think this might be a dangerous experience? Do you have a goal for something you want to do before the end of your life? What people call a bucket list. The point is, if you don't like the reading, try and think of a way to relate to it and feel more interested. That can actually help. Now, cheers, it's all up to you. Click on the assignment in Schoology and continue working on reading carefully and taking good notes.